We're talking about distributive property today. Okay, for any numbers A, B, and C, this is distributive property. A, parentheses B plus C. What we can do is we can distribute A to B and A to C. Okay, they're still equal. AB plus AC is equal to B plus C times A. B plus C, okay, this is just backwards. We can distribute backwards. We still get the same thing. When we subtract B minus C, A times B minus C, AB minus AC. Okay, they're still equal. All right, and I know when you're working with letters the first time, or letters, it doesn't make sense. But once I put numbers in there, it makes more sense. Okay, and backwards, same thing. Okay, it really don't matter. I always go this way. I don't never go backwards. Any questions on how to do that? All right, a group of 7 adults and 6 children are going to an OU baseball game. Tickets for groups of 10 or more cost $2 each. Use distributive property to write and evaluate an expression for a total ticket cost. All right, so we have 7 adults and 6 children, okay, and they're each $2 a piece. So what I could do is I could do 7 plus 6, which is somebody 13. 13 times 2 is 26. Okay, or I can use distributive property, which it says I have to use it, so let's do it. We have to distribute 2 times 7. Well, you have to write it out first. You have to write the expression out, and then you have to evaluate it. Plus 2 times 6. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 6 is 12. Do I still get 26? Yes, I do. Okay, now, this seems like a lot of work, which right now, for something like this, yes, it would be easier just to do 7 plus 6. But later, when we have one of those as a variable or it's bigger numbers, you're going to be glad that you had distributive property. All right, what you need to do is write both these down, leave a space underneath so we can work them out. All right, so we're supposed to evaluate. We want to use distributive property, okay, because there's nothing we can do to 3w minus 5. They're not like terms, so we can't do anything to it. But what we can do is we can distribute the 7 out. So 7 times 3 is
21.
21w, because there's a w there. Okay, we just multiply numbers in front. The minus stays. 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, I have now done every possible operation I can do. This is my answer. 35. Okay, now let's do this 4. Let's distribute it out. Okay, 6v squared times 4. What is it? You just multiply numbers in front. 24v squared, good. Plus 4 times v, 4v, and minus 3 times 4, which is 12. I have now done every possible operation possible. So there you go. Any questions on how to do that?
Yes.
Write this down. Combine like terms, it asks you to simplify 17u plus 25u. These are what we call like terms because they have the exact same variable, okay, which is u. All right, if this was u squared, they're not the same variable, okay? But since they're both just u, they're considered like terms. So all we do is we add the numbers in front. What's 17 plus 25? 42u. That's our answer. You need to write this down. Write an algebraic expression and simplify the expression. Twice the difference of 3x and y increased by 5 times the sum of x and 2y. That seems really complicated, but it's not. We just work it out in steps. Okay, so we start twice the difference. We know difference is what type of problem? Subtraction problem. Okay, so I'm going to write the minus sign. When you see difference or sum or anything, you look for the next 2 numbers they give you. And is where the sign goes. So 3x and y. Okay, so see where and is? That's where the minus sign goes. 3x minus y. Now it said twice. What is twice? Times by 2. Okay, so we take whatever we get between 3x minus y, times it by 2. It's increased by, so what type of problem is that? Addition. Okay, 5 times the sum, so we know it's going to be 5 parentheses. Sum is what type of problem? Addition. So the plus sign goes where and is. So x plus 2y. Wasn't that hard to do, was it? Okay, now what we do is we evaluate it, we simplify it. So first thing I do is distribute the 2. We get 6x minus 2y plus distribute the 5. We get 5x plus 10y. Then what I do is I like to identify like terms. I see 6x, so what I do is I underline everything that goes with x, so 5x. Is there any other like terms with x?
No.
No, so then I look for the next term, which is y. So I give that like a different symbol or a different underline. You could circle it, put a square around it. What goes with y? 10y. Okay, then I just combine those. So I've got 6x plus 5y is 11x. You add the numbers in front. Okay, I'll show you why it works in a second. And then you've got negative 2y plus 10y. What is it, Court?
Negative 8y. I mean 8y.
Positive 8y plus 8y. Okay? Yes. And there's my answer. There's your assignment.